So, time for another draft. Hopefully we can do slightly better than we have been doing. Well, I'm not going to say no to that one. This card's interesting. This card's interesting as well, but yeah, Academy's Awakening. Let's do it. The art on this is just absolutely stunning. Really want the extended art of this card. It's just going to look fantastic. I feel like Vastwood Surge is probably pretty reasonable with Academy's Awakening, because I'm going to need lots of black sources and I'm probably going to need a lot of lands to make the most of this, so having this seems pretty reasonable. The fact this is a kicker as well, to be able to like put counters on my things is just great. Vanquish the Weak is a very powerful card as well, but yeah, I think the old double ramp explosive veggies is probably where I want to be. Right, what have we got here? We have Blood Beckoning, pick up a creature, we have a Kitesail Cleric, Core Blade Master, Thundering Spark Mage, Harry's Binding, Synchronized Spellcraft. There's lots of removal in this pack, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what the right pick is here. There's obviously nothing in green or black that I want to take. I think I'm just going to take the Spellcraft. I think it's the easiest and most splashable good removal spell out of these. So I'm just going to go with that one and see where it takes us. We have another good removal spell in Molten Blast here. We have a Gnarled Colony 2/2. If it was kicked, it gets an extra 2/2 counters, and everything with a +1/+1 counter on it's got Trample. Enters the battlefield if it was kicked. All creatures able to block target creature this turn do so. So it gives it Lure, and Might of Murasa gives a creature +3/+3 or +5/+5 instead. I think I'm just in for the removal spell. See where we get to. Alrighty, we have some black cards here. Don't think any of them are good. So we've got Zoff Consumption, which is just a land that turns into a deal 4. Lithiform Blight, enters battlefield, draw a card, enchanting a land. Enchanted land loses all types and has taps for colorless, or you can pay 1 life to add 1 mana of any color. It's actually interesting to be fixing in a 3-color deck in your own deck. I think I'm kind of into the Lithiform Blight here. If we're gonna do something kind of big and clunky, then the fixings may be actually reasonable there. We have a Relic Golem, can't attack or block unless an opponent has 8 cards in their graveyard. Definitely not in for that. Adventure Awaits looks for a creature card in the top 5. Don't think we're in for that either. These cards are... Crocodile's fine, I guess. Let's just take the Gnarlid Colony. Like, we can definitely just be green-black and splash these things. Like, there's definitely got some counters themes going on with these cards, so hopefully that's good enough. Om nom nom nath. I mean, it's rude not to, right? It's really rude not to. You've got to at least give it a go. Like, we're not coming here doing an early access event to not try and play red, green, white, blue along with our triple black card in limited. That's definitely why we're here. Reclaim the wastes. Yep, we'll definitely need that if this is what we're going to try and do. I mean, we can always just reanimate the Omnath with our Agadim's Awakening. Oh, another Molten Blast. Nice. We've got Lithiform Blight as fixing. Got to Reclaim the Waste to pick up some lands. We've got a Vastwood Surge to fix for lands. Oh, never in doubt. Never in doubt. Pick up a Pack Beast or two. Oof, Felidar Retreat is so good. I can't pass that card. Oh, there's a Vastwood Surge as well. I kind of need the Vastwood Surge. Take the ridiculous card. We'll figure it out later. Right. What have we got here? We have another Lithiform Blight, which again is fixing. Being able to change our own land into a land that taps for any colour is essentially what we're trying to do here, so we can help cast like our Omnath or our Felidar Retreat. Yeah, I think it's just another one of those. Sproutling's just a 3/3 that you can pick up something with, so that card seems fine. We've definitely got a couple of cards with kicker, so definitely like a green-black base, and then hopefully just playing like a single island and a single plains is essentially what I'm hoping here. It's a good thing that card's not good, because I'd have definitely wanted to play that as well. None of these cards are particularly good. Yeah, we're just never casting that. card's really good. This card's really good as well, actually. Just pick up a card for 3 mana. Man, that blue is so open. That's crazy how open the blue is. We can take the cat, I guess. It's kind of goes with the theme of the +1/+1 counter stuff that's going on with our normal cards that aren't Agadeem's Awakening and Omnath, so yeah, that seems fine. Did that big like cheetah actually meow like that? Did it actually do that? I think it did. None of these cards are good for what we're trying to do here. Let's put a blood priest in the board. I mean, I'm playing all the colors anyway. This card's no, we need this. Let's bang on what we need for the deck. I need to keep looking for these. I forget that this card's just a 3 mana explorer with put a counter on a creature for an extra mana. It's a very good card here. Field Research is just a divination with kicker, which is very good. It'll be interesting to see what this suggests as my mana base with these cards. I feel like our mana isn't actually that bad though. Reclaim the Waste is just a lay of the land with upside. I like the Horn Beetle because we actually do have +1/+1 counter synergies. Sacrifice. Oh, that's actually fixing. That's actually fixing. It's not fixing, I'm lying to you. Let's go for a Horn Beetle, I think. You can just play like a normal game with all of these kind of +1/+1 counters, cards. And then obviously we can go over the top with our Omnath and Awakening. Do need some more creatures. Don't really have any creatures in here, do we? No, just our Blood Priest. Florahedron seems fine. Like a 2 mana dork or a land seems like a great card. This card does nothing in our deck. Another Spellcraft seems fine. Another Scale the Heights again. Really would like some more green and black creatures, but that doesn't seem like that's happening. Only got 11 creatures. It's definitely light. And we have 1, 2, 3 flip cards. Yeah, just looking for creatures. Look for any more creatures, but yeah, the Muck Lord's pretty much exactly what we're looking for. Probably don't even want the blood price. That seems fine. We obviously want to be able to pick up as many creatures as we can when we do cast this card. So do need to keep in mind. Do need to keep that in mind. Yeah, another Reclaim the Waste is probably the last card we want there. What can we cut for that? I need to cut a spell for that one. Not sure. We'll lay it out, and once we've laid it out, we can figure out what we wanna cut there. Okay. So we definitely want to cut one more card. Definitely don't need that many. I think that's probably right in terms of extra mana. We've got so many ways to find those things. We definitely need green and black. So need to cut one card. That's a land, that's a land, and that's a land. Right, let's give this abomination a go. The old 5-color nonsense. Let's do it. No, we need more mana than that. It's only 2 of my 5 colors. God. I think I might build a commander deck around this one. I've tried to build landfall before, and always just kind of not felt it was right, but the fact that you get the extra colour out of this one, probably pretty reasonable. I mean, at least this has lands and spells, so let's chuck the Omnath away, so we can just play like a normal game here. I think I'm supposed to hold and kick this. Now I'm regretting having not played this on one, put on the other one, but never mind. It's fine. Oh, letting me draw cards, so nice. So we can just, if we don't draw land naturally, we can reclaim, find a mountain, so we'll be able to cast this. Then we can play our Mucklord. This will be a 3-power creature, so we'll be able to attack as well. Attacking for 5? I feel like you'd want to attack for 5. Yeah. This Scythe Cat seems real good. Doesn't take much for it to be a good, powerful attacker. Hopefully we just draw land naturally so we can cast a spellcraft. Well, I think I'm just supposed to sack the Mucklord so I can put a counter on the Blood Priest so it can trade off with the Farsight Adept. Orcs Head Magic, thank you for the follow. Let's see if they want to attack here or not. Quite happy to make this trade. We can obviously play out like this other Blood Priest to be able to trade off with this one. Other option is just to kick our Reclaim. Get a couple of lands, can get like an island and a plains. We can cast all of our stuff. Cast our Omnath if we draw it. Come on, opponent. Let's make some quicker decisions. Okay. Ooh. That's a nice pickup. We can spellcraft to kill something, or we can just play a Blood Priest out. Or Blood Priest and Surge. Assuming opponent has disconnected here. Apologies to any on the YouTube VOD. It's gonna be interesting to see how this one unfolds. So we're 1-0 with our Omnath Awakening deck, I guess. Don't know what you want to call this. Chaos. 5-color nonsense, but we are 1-0. So we have 2 tapped lands here. No, this one's not a tapped land. We only have 1 tapped land. I think we can keep this. This is a tapped land. We can reclaim for another land. Let's pick up the mountain because we've got Molten Blast here. This means we can interact with them a little bit, maybe. Oh wow, this has flash as well. I have not played this once with flash. It has flash as well. Who knew? I knew. I did play it with flash earlier. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Excuse me. Don't know why I played it at sorcery speed. Well, I know why I actually played at sorcery speed there because I didn't realize, but. Kill that flyer before they get an opportunity to draw a card with it. Hopefully we draw land and we can play Scale and Murasa Sproutling next turn. Another Seafloor Stalker, sure. Guess I'm maybe just playing the Hornbeetle out, just play like the 3-4 out. Better than anything else they've got going on. Yeah, let's just do that. Do that. Here's my 3-4. So yeah, if they don't deal with this, then we'll get to kick this. Then we'll get to make 2 tokens at the end of their turn, or the end of my turn. Or we can scale and play Sproutling potentially. Our mana looks amazing. Okay, party of 2, so hit me for 4. Well, that gives us access to the Omnath next turn. I guess the question is, I think I'm just supposed to do this. Put a counter on my Sky Dancer. I shouldn't have played the land. That was a mistake. Make a 1/1. These insect tokens look incredible if you haven't already seen them. Sure. Omnath, please. No! My Omnath. Rude. So rude. Oh, so rude. Stop it, you. Please find me a land. Yikes. Please don't kill my Omnath. I really need my Omnath. No, stop it. Okay, that's fine. I can that I can cope with. Land? Land. Land's a start. So, this is 4... I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I just need to go with they don't draw land, right? No lands. No land, no spell. Just nothing. Okay, that's a good start, because that means we're not currently dead. Okay. you can just... So I need to activate that. I can activate it twice to deal 5. So I just need to keep hitting land drops. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Oh, that was much closer than I was expecting it to be. Gain 4 life a turn with Omnath is pretty strong. Just kind of ran out of things to do. This has got to be a keep, right? Don't really want to play this yet if I can avoid it. This card just brutalizes me every time. This is pretty ridiculous too. The +2/+2 every turn. Oh, interesting. That's gross. I got a 1. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Oh, hopefully we can get like something together with this deck. It's really sweet. I just want it all to come together. I'm going to be on the play against a not aggro deck. On the draw with no lands, basically. It's exactly the same. Why do we keep having Omnath in opening hand, by the way? Like a magnet. Ugh. that's a good draw. There is 1 plains in our deck, and we've just found it, so we can play the Felidar Retreat on 4. We're on 3 now. Or, no, still on 4, but with a land drop. Ugh, what is this nonsense? Look at our beautiful mana base opponent. How jealous are you? Oh, they found a second colour. Oh no. I'm gonna go to 16. I'm gonna go to 16. We have an army. Please don't play anything else. I'm gonna go to 8, I'm gonna go to 5. Playing on the they don't have a land as the last card. Need to be able to hold up mana to stop us dying to flyers in a minute, so could really do with guess just need to be able to get some land drops so I can put counters on these things, give them vigilance and start attacking. Sure. Seems reasonable. Hit me for 2 in the air. Need to give it to this. Yeah, yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, so I can play out Mucklord. I need to kill the Felidar at beginning of combat step. Now, actually, that's really inconvenient. Otherwise, I just die. So they have to give it to a pick make that return something. Gross. Yes, with this I can actually shoot the kite sail. Oh my word. So I go to 1. Where are my lands? Play this out first. Because it gains me an extra life. Just need lands. I've now got a little bit of time. A little bit of time. Block like this is slightly less bad against the +2/+1. So block like this, and I go to 2. One more turn. Just need to survive this turn. Make a gajillion tokens. Whee! Oh, we made 40 tokens. As we got there. Oh man, yeah, I did have fun in the match. Thank you. Oh man, there were so many decisions. Okay, this one's fine. not super good, but it's fine. Rude. The cat is angry. They really milled both our mythics. Okay, land please. I don't have anything with kicker in the yard, do I? So that's kind of inconvenient. Well, this is an easy trade for them. Create a 2/2, and then whenever you kick a spell, create a 2/2. Sure. Cast a kicker for Noval. Go. I'm gonna need a big kick spell here. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, running empty. Eat some red sources. No, it's worth noting this has reach as well. And as much as we're about to get to do this, they're still gonna... Nice, we got there with screwing the entire game. We had these two Molten Blasts in hand at the opening, in the opening turns, and we never actually got to cast them. That's amusing. Yeah, this hand seems great. All the colours all over the place. Beautiful. Scythe Cat now as well. Great start. Don't hurt my cat. No, it worked out. Let's get our mana sorted out. What have you got, opponent? Yeah, interesting they didn't play this before playing a land, but never mind. I don't know if they... I didn't actually notice if they strike the top or bottom, but good value regardless. There's a good one. For 3 would give me a Sky Dancer and a Blood Priest, or a Scythe Cat and a Blood Priest. Hopefully they start milling us and then this can get some more stuff. Be nice if they milled our Omnath, then we drew a land and then we can do that, but... Take my 3. I just don't want any of these spells back, do I? So... I think I'm actually just supposed to do this now. Because then I can pick it up with the Balaged recovery as well. Pretty good value for that. 6 mana, reanimate two creatures. Remilled. No blocks. Take 2. Royal Eruption, I guess? No, into the Royal. Sure. I guess at that point then I don't actually want to Vastwood Surge, so if I play out the Muck Lord, pick up the Awakening again. A couple of removal spells as well, but like they're likely to bounce something here, so... No need for 3. Found another 2 and a 5. Perfect. So I was stuck in kind of a position here where if I Vastwood Surge, they just bounce this to my hand and I don't get anything out of it. So I feel like I'm just supposed to do this and let this happen. And then this removes... Oh no, they've still got a wizard. No, they don't have a wizard anymore. So then I get to Vastwood Surge, get 2 more basics. And then I get to Molten Blast this Diviner. And then I get to Agadeem's Awakening for a heap of stuff next turn. And then it means they've not been able to cast this into the Royal that they wanted to. Do need to deal with this crab next turn, or in the next couple of turn cycles as well, otherwise we're just going to get decked. I'm gonna let them hit me with this first, and then I'll see what they do post combat. Our life total isn't as much of a concern as my number of cards in deck here, so. What one's this one? Is this the -2, -2? Oh, this thing. Let me see the bloody cards. Yes, it is. So they can into the Royal their own thing if they want, but they chose not to. Real shame I didn't have a land to be able to put a counter on this and then force a trigger on that, but it's okay. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery or wizard, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Okie doke. Need to kill this stupid crab. Do have 10 lands though, so please go away. What is his last card? Another Into the Royal? Must be another Into the Royal, right? Nothing else really makes sense. Sure. So we've only got Omnath left in our deck, so we lose. Which is kind of frustrating. Like Omnath was like the last one. Could have probably weaseled our way out of that, but the crab just killed us. Yeah, this deck was interesting. It's actually been the one that we've had the most success with, which is crazy because it's 5 colors. Felidar Retreat is ridiculous. Horned Beetle's ridiculous. Omnath was underwhelming, but the rest of this was actually quite good. Like the core of this deck was good. Probably just didn't need to like do the Omnath and just kind of cut that stuff and just be Abzan. Could have probably been pretty reasonable there. But yeah, it'll be certainly interesting. I certainly want to play this card a lot. It's very good. But yeah, that is everything for just now. I'm off to grab some food and stuff. I'll be back on later on. Thank you very much everyone for watching so far, and we'll catch you for more throughout the event.